Come apart into a desert place and rest a little. Mark chapter 6, verse 31. Hello, and welcome back to Seasons by the Well, Lenten Reflections and Meditations. Thank you for joining me again as we observe the Saturday after Ash Wednesday. This weekend I'll be participating in a silent retreat in the countryside of Portugal. For me, it's a time of prayer, reflection, and meditation, where I'm called to turn away from the noise of my daily life and focus on spending time with God. And in today's meditation, I'm going to ask you to do your version of the same. During this Lenten season, God invites each one of us to find ways to quiet our hearts and minds so that we can better recognize His voice. Today's meditation will be a little bit longer, allowing us to overcome the discomfort in the silence and tune out the distractions around us as we seek God's presence. So let us begin by finding a quiet place, free from distractions. If it's safe to do so, gently close your eyes, and let's start by concentrating on our breath, inhaling and exhaling. As you concentrate on your breath, feel the cleansing air enter and exhale all worries and stress. And gradually feel yourself in the presence of God. Let's begin with a short prayer. O gracious Lord, calm my soul so that I may listen silently and treasure your word. Amen. As you enter into this time of silent meditation, remember that our inner life needs the best of us. It requires moments of solitude to overcome distractions and be renewed in God's presence. It's in these quiet moments that we can hear His voice and discern His will for us. Now gradually bring yourself back to the present moment, remaining in the presence of God. So in today's meditation, we went a little bit longer than in the previous episodes. I want you to take out your journal and a pen, and today we're going to talk about that and break it down a bit. So, the longer meditation, how did that make you feel? For many people, it can be quite uncomfortable because nowadays in our society, we're constantly bombarded and we constantly have some type of stimulation, whether it's with our telephones or constantly being on the go. We constantly have stimulation and distractions. So it's hard for us just to sit and be still and be in this silence. So take out your journal and jot down any thoughts that you might have had, and jot down any thoughts that you have on quiet meditation after you've been a couple days now doing this quiet Lenten meditation. And what we'll do is we'll compare this towards the end of our journey. We'll circle back and see how our relationship with meditation has changed. But in the meantime, go ahead and write down your thoughts from today. Was it difficult to quiet your mind? Was it physically uncomfortable, or did you just constantly have thoughts coming up? What was challenging about it for you? In tomorrow's meditation, I'm going to guide you through how to handle those situations where it can be uncomfortable and you might feel just bombarded with thoughts. I'm going to walk you through how to be an observer of your thoughts and help to kind of calm down the storm, so to speak. I also would like you to reflect today on ways that maybe you can incorporate moments of quiet and solitude into your Lenten journey. Maybe you can consider finding a retreat or participating in daily reflections at your parish. Usually churches on Fridays hold a Via Crucis that you can participate in. However, what obstacles might you have in carving out this time? Might you need to ask help from your partner or a family member so you can take this extra time off? Or maybe you can incorporate it as a family. And for some people, during the season of life that you're in, maybe it's just enough to wake up a little bit earlier and find maybe 15 minutes in the quiet of a sleeping house. As we conclude today's reflection, may we find solace in God's presence and courage to seek moments of solitude amidst the busyness of life. Help us to listen for His voice and be open to His guidance as we continue our Lenten journey. Thank you for joining me today on Lenten Reflections by the Well. As we continue our journey throughout this sacred season, I invite you to share the warmth of these reflections with others. Your support can help us reach more hearts in need of hope and inspiration. If these reflections have resonated with you, consider subscribing to this podcast and leaving a review. Your words can be a guiding light for others seeking a moment of spiritual contemplation. For those desiring additional faithful inspiration beyond this podcast, follow me on Instagram at _bythewell. There we can continue our journey together, sharing reflections, thoughts, and moments of spiritual connection. For more information and links to other free resources, look in the show notes of each episode. Your presence and support mean the world to me. Let's spread the light of hope and reflection as we continue this Lenten journey together. Take care and have a blessed day.